Welcome to another episode of Commercial Property Roadshow. You're here with Helen Tarrant, and I'm about to share with you this property is actually, you need a full documentation loan for this property. So what that means is that you actually need to be able to service this deal. Remember how I talked about some deals you have to, and how some deals you don't have to service, and that how sometimes you have to be able to do the work on the back end after you obtain the finance and settle on this property. This property is exactly it. It's basically a whole floor in Nelson Bay upstairs, and it's divided into multiple small tenancies. You see what happens in when market downturn is that people downsize to the smaller section. So when you are trying to get your uplift and you're trying to get your properties and you're thinking, I want to rent out the whole floor, well, the best option may be that you actually are going to split it into smaller tenancies, which is exactly what's happening in this property. And that's why I want to share with you the inspection, the floor plan, it's a gross rent and what we'll get out of it, and how I love the fact that it's for the moment you can do multiple tenants. I think there's 4 to 5 tenants in there, but later on when the market demand changes, you can knock all the walls down and you can have one whole tenancy as well. So that's the difference of having that versatility in floor plan and being able to charge anywhere from $10,000 to $17,000 to a tenant who just needs to work out of home or set up a studio, or you can see that one of these ladies are a palm reader. So lots and lots of versatility, opens the pool up to lots of tenants, and of course when you have a whole floor you get that control as well, which is also important. So let's come and have a look at it.
All right, so we're just at the front door.
Yep.
We're just going to come through now. So I've got Alex with me,
Hi, Alex.
and Jane is down there. She'll be with us later. She's the property manager.
Yep. All right. Here we go.
Right, so it's just the common bathroom, top of the stairs.
Suite number one, that's Rob McCann. That's just an office for him. Yep.
Ooh. I know exactly where that is. We were holidaying in Nelson Bay last time, or we could.
Okay. All right, where's the suite one? Yep. Suite 2.
Interesting.
I feel like I should go there and get my palms read.
Yeah.
I was a bit confused when I saw the permitted use that it said medium.
I have a very good girlfriend who charges a bomb to read palm reading, like $900 a session.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm in the wrong business.
Yeah.
So yes, no, they do get good money and repeat business.
Oh.
They're all bright and cheery, so that's good.
Yeah.
Is there aircon in each room, or is there no aircon? What do you see, Luke?
Oh, we've got vents on the roof. They just
Okay.
look like they'd be pure extraction fans only,
Yeah. Okay.
and that is it. You've got one light switch,
Yeah.
2 6-foot fluoro lights on the roof,
Yeah.
Mm.
and I'm assuming you've got at least one power point.
Yeah. Any smells to the room? Or is it, I mean, this is a bit weird because they probably have incense there, but I'm just saying, like, generally.
This room, not particularly. It has a bit of an incense smell, but I haven't noticed anything bad yet.
Okay, all right. Carpets, how's the carpets?
Just standard tiles, carpet tiles.
Okay,
Yeah, these look new.
okay, cool.
Yeah, there's a spare one in the corner. This looks quite new, this room.
Okay.
The hallway, a couple of years old. You've got a little bit of a wear mark down the middle, but overall, pretty tidy.
Yeah.
See, it's got a little bit of a wear mark, but
Yeah. So that's the entrance to the front, and then everything else is
Correct.
partitioned.
Correct.
yeah. So you come upstairs and then doorways off to each
Yeah.
suite.
Okay, cool.
So we're coming into
Alex from PNOD.
so room 3. So we've got a tiled floor.
Are they ceramic tiles, are they, or vinyl? What are they?
No, they're definitely tiles. Feel like a slate maybe.
Okay.
A little bit newer. This one's got newer paintwork. We've got crack down the roof and an inbuilt aircon.
Oh, okay.
That's
Are the rooms cool inside as well?
this one's quite nice. I'd
Yeah.
say a couple of degrees cooler than the last room.
Yeah.
He also has the windows open and it is nice and breezy here. So,
Ah, fair. Yeah.
and he's got tint on these windows too.
Mm.
Yeah, this room's definitely had a little more attention over the years. A few data points and a few extra power points around in this one. That's about it.
Mm.
Any other questions?
Could you show us that crack again? Just now we got the recording on.
Yep. All right. Starting from above the doorway.
Yep.
Slowly gets bigger.
What do you reckon that's from? Oh, from installing the new aircon.
Oh, I reckon, yeah, this aircon for sure.
Yeah.
We've got a few
Is the ceiling flat? It's just it looks like just a shrinkage crack rather than one that's actually flexural.
That actually looks like it'd be a set joint in the jib rock itself, and then when they've done this aircon retrofit, I don't believe they would have hung it properly, so a lot of the weight would be hanging off the jib rock.
Okay.
Right.
What it looks like from here.
So does that is that hanging? What I'm getting at is it hanging the ceiling down a bit? Is it flexing the ceiling?
Not noticeably from this angle, no.
Okay.
It'd be pretty hard really to tell unless we pull off one of these covers and actually have a look up there to see what's giving way.
So I take it the condenser's just sitting on the roof. This is the top floor, isn't it? Is that right?
Correct, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's just punched straight through to the roof. Gotcha. That's not because there's a leak in there, is there? That's got through the flashing and.
Again,
the
it's
ceiling?
pretty hard to kind of tell from here. I can't see any moisture so much as in bubbling paint or anything like that. It looks like it's just the weight of it is suspended. It's pulled down on the actual suspended jib rock and cracked it.
Mm.
You can see it's been repaired once. I just believe it looks like it's been repaired without any actual joint taping either.
Yeah.
So just paint it over.
Yeah, that's what it looks
Yeah.
like. It looks like a pretty dodgy repair.
Mm.
Just Rich, just to give you a bit of background, Luke is from Stephen's construction team, so that's why he's got he knows what it is. So this is what he does every day.
Okay. Thanks.
Which kind of helps because it kind of does the pest and building along the way.
Cool. Thank you.
But other than that, I can't see any other kind of cracks in the building in this room. So there's no structural cracking that I can see yet. Might actually have we've got a slight water damage in the top corner here.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So how long do you reckon that damage has actually been there for? Okay. Yeah, okay.
So every round we had in April. I can't think when it did leak, but I know since I came up with it probably checked with tongue and cheek, so. But since he's fixed it, we have had heavy rain.
Yep.
It's never leaked again.
Okay, all right.
That's good.
So Helen, I don't know if you heard that. They've had what caused this leaking. They've had that repaired since, and there hasn't been any leaking since. The gyprock just hasn't been repaired yet.
Yep. Okay. No worries. So that's nothing to do with Strata. They've just done it themselves.
I'm not too sure. It would have been Strata.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
So we can talk to Jane later, the property manager, and find out when and who fixed that if you need.
Yep. We can do that. We'll make it on our list. Yeah, I think Jerry's taking notes.
Yep. Got that on the list, yeah.
Thanks, mate. Yep.
Well, that looks big. And is that floorboards underneath?
No, these are the same tiles.
Tile again.
But this is a double office.
Right. Okay.
So you've got two doors in, showing where the wall was taken out originally.
Yeah.
This one here, we've got a slightly newer aircon. Looks like the roof has actually sagged slightly in this one here. It's pretty hard to see, but there's a slight bow in say, from the edge of the aircon for the next 400 mil.
Yeah.
That's always a bit.
And was there a bit of patchwork next to the aircon as well?
Yeah, you can see where it's had a bit of a repair on there. Someone's tried to fix it.
Yeah, okay.
A little bit of a movement crack in the corner. It's not too bad. It just seems to be the caulking around the corners. Yeah, it's pretty superficial. Other than that, it looks pretty good. Walls are rendered. Can't see any cracks in them. It's just years of patches.
The walls gyprock, are they?
These, we've got the external walls are rendered brick,
Okay. Yep.
and then internals are gyprock.
Yep.
So we've got brick, we've got brick down the hallway as well. So it's literally just the joining walls between the suites. Then we
Right. Yep.
rock. Are there any questions for in here?
No, all good. So that's the same carpet, the same tiles, just a different shade, different. Or that was the
They
original
look about
tiles.
the same.
So just different light.
Okay.
We've got a lot more light coming in. We've got an extra set of windows in this building, in this suite.
Okay, cool.
What do you reckon the ceiling height is in there? Is it much over 2.4?
Oh, I'd say it's probably 2.7. It marked at 2.6.
Good. Yeah, good. Okay.
Just a communal kitchen.
Oh,
Yeah.
communal kitchen.
Yep.
And you guys there was a communal bathroom on that floor or further
On
down?
the opposite end.
Yep.
Yeah. So where we first started, where we came upstairs,
Yep. Okay.
first door's communal bathroom.
There's also for the lower level, there's another bathroom to that level down as well.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's, this kitchen and toilets just service this floor.
Cool.
Okay. Great.
And then this is the unit that's,
What number is this?
so this is unit number 5.
All right. So this is unit 5.
Yep.
Got an all right view of the ocean in the distance. This is a good size.
Yeah. It's quite big.
And we've got one aircon that looks like it came off the ark.
Is that missing its cover or is it just that old?
Yeah. It's missing its cover.
Okay.
This roof has a little bit more going on. It looks like it's had a bit of water damage. We've got a fair bit of sunken screw holes.
Mm.
A lot of them, fair bit of rippling across the surface. This one's had a bit of water come through it in its time.
Mhm.
There's the cornice up here. That's had water in it. The water patch over here, that's the worst bit. Is that just another doorway in?
So doorway.
Yeah. This one's got 3 entries.
Right.
2 doors side by side. And then one at the end. So
Okay.
3 units in one.
What about the windows on the wall behind you? Is there any there?
No, there's only windows at the far end.
Yeah.
And then that's it. That's all the windows. You've got a skylight.
Feel that, and I actually
Yeah.
I think that they did, but if they weren't,
Yeah.
That is all the light.
I was like,
Mhm.
oh no, I'll pick it out. That doesn't
What have we got up here? Got a Telstra board coming in. This is just for this room though. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay.
That's what it was. So
okay, so
probably the main one.
Yep.
we're working on blend,
Yeah, cool.
and then 3 dots, and then lowercase w. Yeah, and then
So I missed that. What was that box there we're looking at?
So that's a network rack.
Yep.
'Cause in here there used to be a strata company, and this
Gotcha.
would have been all the networking systems for their computers. And when they've
Yes.
left, they've just left it here. They've just abandoned it.
Okay.
Okay.
And all those doors, like, where do they go?
They all go back into the hallway.
Oh, all to the same hallway. Okay.
Yeah, there's 3 doors are on the same wall.
Yeah.
So that is 1, 2, back down the hallway to this one too.
Okay, that's interesting. So
yeah,
is that so that wall on the other side, is that an external wall?
No, this wall here we've got.
A hallway, yeah.
Yeah, we've got road. We've got the first set of units we looked at. Hallway.
do you
This building. Is there anything on the wall beyond that wall?
Units, residential units.
Okay. So the wall at the back.
Upstairs.
Yep.
Yeah, that wall over there, that's what I mean. Is that
Okay.
an external wall?
That's a shared wall with a residential.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, that goes through to the residential stuff. I'm with you.
Correct. Yes. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
excellent. Oh, well,
So we can only really hear what you say through the camera. What were they saying? then?
Okay. Sorry. So Alex was just saying that when we go downstairs, we'll go down the side of the building where the garage is, and we'll get a better
Yep.
view of where that shared wall is situated.
Ah, beautiful. Yeah, thank you.
yeah, and I think, like, even if, got to work out whatever to get stuff done, you do that.
Just let me know if anyone's got questions, or if we can move on.
I think that's
Yeah, we can move on. I think there
Yeah, I
is
think we
how
can
many
move on.
car spaces? I think there was 6 car spaces. Was there, or 5?
There's one garage, and then
Yeah.
there's 5 open car spaces.
Okay, yep. Can we have a look at that?
Yeah.
Yep. We're going to head down there now.
All right, thank you. And Jane might draw us out a bit of a layout plan of what it is.
At the garage.
Yeah, we're going to meet up with Jane
Sure.
downstairs now.
Is everything okay with what I'm doing, though? Like, all those things that-
Yeah. All the way down.
Yeah.
Cheers. Okay, so we've got two driveway entrances up the left and right of the building. We're gonna.
Yeah, yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Well, sometimes people can't imagine that.
So that last office, we're in that long one with the three entries. That is these two windows here.
Yep.
And then that little window there is the shared kitchen at the end of the hallway.
Mhm.
And this is our common wall here.
Okay.
And then just the residential attached to it.
Okay, so there's a drop down from the roof height of the residential versus the commercial part, right?
There is. So the actual top of the roof of commercial is roughly level to the balcony of the top story of the residential.
Okay. Is it possible to go up the residential after we've gone through the garage and just see if there's a window in the hallway to see on top of the commercial roof?
Yeah, I'm sure. Can we access the hallway up the top to see if there's a window at the hallway to look over the ceiling of the commercial roof? Okay. Yeah, there's no common access. Like there's no common windows or anything that view that roof space. All right.
So this is the garage.
So we've got one garage here.
Yep.
Yep. Can we have a look inside?
Okay, so it's at the moment it's just rented out as a storage shed.
Yeah.
So the garage is rented out as a storage shed on top of everything else.
Yeah, that's you want to fill them in.
Yep. And we'll know the numbers.
Hello, how are you?
Hey.
Yeah, so this is a garage for Shop 8 for Lot 18. And it's just leased out to a retail shop down the main street for $2,000 a year, and they want to extend as well.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's good.
Did they have a full lease and everything for as well, or is that just agreement? Or
No, proper commercial lease.
oh, beautiful.
Yeah. It expires soon.
Yeah, I think that one is
Next
January, end of January.
end of January.
Yeah, but Julie that worked for me was talking to them today, and they said they do want to extend it.
Right.
So once everything's
Beautiful.
gone through, we can fix that one up. And then with the car parking, Julie that works with me actually lives here as well, so she knows the car parks better than I do.
Oh, wonderful.
We've got one just here,
Mhm.
one undercover one, like a carport one, and then 3 up there. So where those 2 cars are, and the end one, that's it. Okay.
Beautiful.
So I think there is a possibility of, I think on this 18 one, whether you did it or not, if maybe parking out the front of that one. Well, you can't really because that's what yeah. So it's just this odd one on the end, and then the garage. Yeah. And I've got the car parking plan printed out to leave with. What's the name? Luke.
Luke. Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. So did you have any other questions on the rental side of things?
That is there any large cracks in the concrete there, or is it that looks pretty?
No, they're just normal. I mean, it isn't a new building, so
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything. There's a couple of settlement cracks in concrete, but nothing nothing out of
not
the
like
road.
a massive gaping hole in the middle of.
Yeah, it's pretty tidy out here actually for an older building. You can see over this way where they've done some patching over the years.
Mm.
But no, everything looks pretty good. They had a change of strata managers in the last year, and they've got on top of a few things that had been let go, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. No, that looks good there.
I'm pretty good. I think we just need a layout plan later on when you
sorry,
are
yes,
available. And that's
Yeah, I emailed
she's
that
sent
through
one
today.
okay,
Yeah.
great, fantastic. So I hope you enjoyed that. Again, it's all about bringing to you all the different varieties about commercial property and about how do we get access to these properties even though we are in lockdown in Sydney. Well, we have a team that is in basically in Greater Sydney out towards Newcastle way. We also have a team in Brisbane that we can mobilise. We actually flew our team from Brisbane into the ACT during lockdown. We have a team in Melbourne and we have a team in North Queensland. So it's all about having and being everywhere and being on the ground so that we can help our clients to achieve more in their commercial property deal. So if you're looking at someone to build a portfolio, someone to help you grow and be a partner in your commercial property journey, reach out to me, helentarrant.com or Helen at Commercial Property Cashflow. Until next video, happy hunting.